Hello, December. Hello, hello, hello. Oh, first of all, this is my favorite time of year. This is my favorite month in the whole year. I love December. I love Christmas so much. Like it heals a part of me that I never even knew needed healing. But today I'm not here to talk about the people who are like December, December, hello. But also I'm here to talk to them because I feel like December is that month where everyone is running around chasing wins, chasing losses, chasing like looking at the mistakes they had. It's like December stops like a police officer and puts their hands akimbo on their hips and then they're like, okay, prove to me what you did for the whole year. What will we say? What can we say? Anyway, hi lovelies, it's your girl Pishi, and this is Late Night Thoughts, where we dissect those 2 a.m. random thoughts, whether they're spicy, whether they're real, or whether they're raw. Okay? And as always, it's late, it's raw, it's LNT. Period. Period. Did y'all miss me? Did y'all miss me? Huh? Like so you missed those deadlines for your year or those goals for your year. Nimekuja niki-attack. I'm attacking while defending, okay? So bear with me, pardon me, okay? But I'm here to tell you guys that I know the year is coming to an end. It's December, and that is the time where it's normally the month of reckoning. When nakuja nakwambia like, show me what you did for the whole year. Show me what you achieved. Show me what you didn't achieve. Show me ABC. It's about showing, People are out here hustling and bustling to make their lives look like an aesthetic post, okay? To recap their whole year, to make it look like a Pinterest post. And you have nothing to show. You have nothing to say, okay? And today, I am here to validate you and to tell you that it's okay, okay? It's fine. If all you did was survive this year, that's okay. If all you did was try to live your life while navigating through a breakup, while navigating through a breakdown, that's fine. Even cars break down, but it doesn't mean they don't get to go to the garage, be fixed, and then work. Okay? Some don't even make it to the garage. Some just, you fix it on the side of the road and they still work. Okay? So if all you did was trying to figure your life out, then you did something. And I understand the pressure that comes with trying to prove something. There's something about December that people are always on a whim to prove that they did something, to prove that they achieved A, B, and C. And people are always looking to compare timelines, to compare their lives to where they are and where other people are at. And as I always say, comparison is the thief of joy. And I know it's easier said than done, but it is the truth, okay? You can't keep comparing your life to other people. You can't keep comparing your timelines to other people. Everyone is on a different timeline. Everybody knows what they wanted to achieve in this year or in this life. And everyone's is different, okay? So you don't have to sit there and beat yourself up and tell yourself like, oh, I have to show that my life moved. Oh, I know last year or at this certain point, people saw me like I was not in a good space. And now in the year ends, maybe they don't see me at the same space. Listen, okay? Not everything has to be loud. Okay, pressure always gets to people. People always want to show they're doing something. People always want to show that they are working towards a certain goal, like they've achieved A, B, and C. Everyone is up and about trying to make it seem that they had this beautiful year. Okay, and as I always say, people choose what they want you to see. People will not show you the times they were suffering. People will not show you the times they had a breakdown. People will not show you the times that they were low. Like, listen, some growth is loud, okay, and some growth is simply you learning how to breathe again, okay? Growth is also you learning how to choose yourself, how to love yourself as who you are right now. Growth is also you choosing to finally walk away from a situation that used to drain you. And if that's all you did for this whole year, that's still growth. Okay, there's no shame in surviving a tough year, because at the end of the day, the biggest victory sometimes is you not giving up on life. Okay, so relax, breathe. If your jaw is clenched, unclench it. Just breathe and listen to yourself, okay? And list all the things that you've achieved for this whole year, the things that you've done that you didn't do before, the milestones you took for your life to be where it is right now, okay? So silence all the noise that's coming around this end of year, okay? Silence all the noises, because at the end of the day, if you choose to listen to the noise, you will never be able to fully listen to yourself and be able to see how far you have come and be able to see how much you have achieved, because we are all caught up in this web of trying to rush things and trying to meet a timeline and a deadline that it's not even there to begin with. It's been put there, out there by I don't know who, and it's making and forcing people fall into this hole of losing themselves and spiraling and being like, I didn't do enough. And if you start telling yourself that, it translates into you telling yourself that you are not enough. And why would you want to tell yourself that? Because you are more than enough. You are more than worthy. You did A, B, and C. People may not see, but you see it for yourself, and that's all that matters. It's nobody's race, it's nobody's world, it's yours. And if you don't choose yourself, nobody else will. That's where it all stems from. In order for people to choose you, in order for people to see a certain thing, you have to see it for yourself first, before it can start now reflecting and projecting on other people. In order for you to be a kind person and to show kindness to other people, rather, you have to be a kind person. You have to be kind to yourself in order to be able to project the kindness to other people that you so want them to dearly see. Okay? So relax. Take a breather, take a step back and use a different lens. Use your own lens to see what you did. Because this is about you. This is not about other people. And I get it. Pressure gets to people at different spaces and at different wavelengths. And nobody is exempt from pressure. But please, please, don't run yourself into burnout trying to finish the year off strong. Okay, sometimes finishing off the year honest is better, or peaceful, or even restful is better than trying to chase a timeline. Okay, everyone is at their own pace. Okay, you don't have to run and rush into things head on just because you want to prove something, just because you want to show that your year was as beautiful and as magical as everyone else's. Just go at your own pace. It's okay to close this chapter slowly. Okay, at the end of the day, you're on your own pace. You're not on the internet's pace. Okay, so let people show what they want to show, but you show yourself what you want to see. Because at the end of the day, not everything is meant to fit on a calendar. Okay, your life is not a project report that needs to be done, that needs to be finished in order for you to place it on a calendar. Okay, yes, we had 12 months. Yes, you had time to do A, B, and C. Maybe you didn't get to do it. That's fine. Okay, it really is fine. At the end of the day, look back at where you came from and look at where you are right now. You are not the same person who you were in January when we're now in December. There's more to life than just comparing yourself to other people's timelines. There's more to life than you just sitting down and being like, I have to do A, B, and C because I want to show people A, B, and C. Okay? Do not do things just because you want to show people that you are doing these things. Because at the end of the day, if you're so worried about how your image is going to come out at the end of the year, it beats the purpose of you trying to write the goals that you wrote in January or the goals that you've written for yourself for the year in whatever timeline that you put it in. Okay, it beats that purpose, because at the end of the day, you wrote those goals for you. You wrote those goals because you wanted to achieve something. You wanted to have something tangible at the end of the year or at a certain time frame. And where in all that does it say that you are doing this for people? Where does it say that I am writing these goals for Peshi, but these goals, I want to see how they translate in Esther's life? Nowhere. Okay, you wrote those goals for you. So whatever thing that you put in place to be able to work towards them, that is all that really matters. Okay, and you should be proud of that. You don't have to prove anything to anyone, not even to the year. Okay, sometimes we just have to come back to ourselves, and it all boils down to us being grateful. And I'm not talking about being grateful from a point of list down 10 things I'm grateful for aesthetic. No, being grateful projects itself in different ways. Okay, and the ways I'm talking about is the ways of you telling yourself that I am here. Okay, I did A, B, and C. I learned A, B, and C. I learned something. I did something new. Okay, I flew out to go to Australia. Can you get it? Be grateful that you are here. And if that's all you did, that is enough. Actually, that is more than enough. Okay, and I am not saying that we should romanticize pain. I am not saying that at all. Do not romanticize pain. All I am saying is that we need to be able to acknowledge the strength that it took us to be able to get through it. Okay? Because that is all that matters at the end of the day. When they say there's light at the end of the tunnel, there's always light at the end of the tunnel for sure. Wahenga were in their bags when they say that, okay? Because at the end of the day, we glorify the moment of coming out through the other side, that we forget the process that it took for us to be able to see that light, for us to be able to come through stronger on the other side than we were before. So do not forget the process that was here. We are so quick to judge people based on the results, like the final outcome, that we don't stop to see that it took people a lot to be able to get to where we're seeing right now. We need to be able to stop long enough to be able to look at where we've come from, what we did to achieve A, B, and C, and be grateful and be thankful. And we might not even have been able to achieve what we wanted to do, and we were stuck in this process. But do you know what? At least you're stuck in the process, okay? You're not stuck in the beginning stages. You're not stuck at the conceptualization stage. You're not stuck at the idea of you trying to fix yourself. You're not stuck at the idea of you trying to tell yourself that, oh, I need to do A, B, and C. Do you get the difference between you being at an idea stage and you being at a process stage and the final outcome? Because those are three different things, and people are so quick to see the outcome and be like, wow, beautiful, oh, you did every, oh, wow, but you alone know how and what it took you to be able to get there. So do not forget the journey because you're focused on the destination. Okay? It doesn't work like that. If you keep forgetting where you've come from, if you keep forgetting what it took you and the strength and the drive and the sweat and tears that it took you to be able to come out through the other side, then you did nothing for yourself. Sorry to say. Okay? Because at the end of the day, you need to be able to do self-reflection in everything that you do, and everything that you want to do has to come from you. It is a reflection of who you are as a person. So you need to be able to stop long enough and thank you. Thank yourself for surviving the year. Thank yourself for being able to do A, B, and C. Thank yourself for even being able to wake up and get out of bed. And even if you did nothing, you were able to wake up and get out of bed. Okay? That is a strength most people do not have. You do not have to have tangible evidence of what you did throughout the year, because it is nobody's business. And at the end of the day, nobody cares what you did, okay? People only want to judge people from a space and from a lens where they see themselves and they want to be who you are right now, okay? People look at other people from a lens of wanting to be better than them or wanting to be them. And I'm not saying it's from a point of jealousy, because jealousy has a negative connotation to it. All I'm saying is that when you achieve something, and people are clapping for you and are complimenting you, some of it is not all positive, okay? Just because someone is saying it does not mean they mean it, okay? So stop trying so hard to prove something to people who do not even care, okay? You want to tell me if you fail tomorrow, they'd still care? No. They will jump on the wagon of, oh, I told you so. Oh, I knew she couldn't do this. Oh, I knew he'd need... People will always be quick to judge and hurl stones, okay? So do not forget who you are just because you're trying to focus on the moment of what you are able to achieve for the year. Just because you achieved something this year and somebody else didn't, does not mean the tables will not be changed or turned next year, okay? Or any other year for that matter. Just because your time is now, do not look down on other people who have not gotten to a point or to a specific place of where they wanted to be during this year, okay? And I get the pressure can be so numbing at times, and you're like, I will never amount to anything. I will never be anything other than what I have been right now. And that is not true. That is not true at all. You are much stronger than you think you are, okay? You are who you are because you are who you are, okay? There's no other person like you. Just because you feel like something that you wanted so dearly to work did not work out for you in the sense that you wanted it to work out, does not mean that something better is not going to happen for you. When people say rejection is redirection, I'm a firm believer of that, okay? Sometimes you get to hear a no because the yes that is about to come is going to be so much bigger than the yes you are about to receive when you are given that no, okay? So chin up, beautiful, okay? Dust yourself off and tell yourself that I am proud of how far I have come. I may have not achieved A, B, and C, and the year is coming to an end, but at the end of the day, I did A, B, and C. I got here. I am breathing, I am living, and I am living testimony and proof, okay, that you can get through the year. So many stones have been hurled at you. So many things have happened, okay, both negative and positive. And maybe if the negative outweighed the positive, at the end of the day, you are still here, okay? And that should give you the strength and the courage to tell you that you are here for a reason, okay? And that reason is going to be so much greater that you are going to look back and be like, this season was preparing me for something much greater, okay? And that thing that is coming right now, I wouldn't have been able to handle it if it was given to me at that particular time and point. At this point, you may not see it. We may not see it at all, okay? And we keep judging and we keep questioning ourselves. We keep questioning God. We keep questioning the universe. But at the end of the day, it is coming, okay? It is coming for us. It is coming for you. So please, don't run yourself into burnout trying to prove productivity to a year that's already over, okay? Not every year has to end in fireworks, okay? Sometimes some years can end in silence, and that's still growth, and that's still a blessing, okay? So wherever you are now, whether you feel tired, whether you feel confused, or just even floating, just know that it's valid, okay? You don't have to rush into anything, okay? Learn how to exhale, okay? This is still your story, and you're still writing it. Okay, it's just December. December is not a deadline, okay? It's just a moment, okay? So take that moment to breathe in, breathe out, and remind yourself that you're here and you're still going on, okay? So keep that in mind when this December is coming to an end, okay? So I hope I have inspired you today to be able to look at December like other people looking at it like December, okay? And be proud of yourself and tell yourself that I did it and I made it, okay? And don't let anybody else tell you anything less or put you down, okay? Period. So anyway, I will see you for my next episode. So bye.